You probably have heard about the recent controversy about removing the statues of Confederate officers from prominent places in the Deep South, with the pro-statue people saying it's our heritage, and the anti-statue people saying, but it's celebrating racism. I don't intend to explore the pros and cons of either one here because, first of all, I suspect you all know what you think about it, and second, it's unlikely that anything I say would change anybody's mind. But I do want to offer an alternative, which, unfortunately, was not my idea, but the brainstorm of some people in West Virginia. They want to replace the statues of Confederate officers with statues of Mothman. West Virginia high school teacher Jay Sisson explains it this way. To many West Virginians, Mothman carries more significance than any Confederate general. In fact, the legend originated in the town of Point Pleasant, when locals spotted a man-sized bird creature prior to the 1967 Silver Bridge collapse that killed 46 people. Mothman was blamed and retroactively seen as a bad omen that foreshadowed the disaster. From there, the story of the Mothman spread across the country and became an urban legend of sorts. A Twitter user named Brenna has another reason for preferring Mothman. Unlike most Confederate generals, Mothman has, quote, a six-pack and an objectively good ass. And I have to admit, he has a pretty shapely posterior. It does, however, bring me back to my days of teaching ancient Greek to high schoolers. One of my classes one day complained that they were learning phrases that were completely useless, like, "O Zeus, accept my sacrifice," and "Prometheus's liver is being devoured by an eagle." So I asked, "So what do you want to learn?" And one of my students said, "How about, you have a nice ass?" So I thought about it and I went, okay. So I told them that in Greek that would be kalein pugian eches. They all laughed, and then I added, I guess if you know how to say you have a nice ass, you better learn how to say thank you. So I said, repeat after me, sas eucharisto. So now the class is in hysterics, and something about it was off. They seemed to be laughing too hard for the situation. So I slowly turned around, and the principal was standing in the doorway. Fortunately, he had a great sense of humor and thought my discombobulation was downright hilarious. And, in fact, my class used those as the greetings in their hallway for the rest of the year. When they passed each other, one would say, kalein pugian eches, and the other would respond, sas eucharisto. Never let it be said that I didn't make an impact as a teacher. But I digress. Anyhow, I think the Mothman statue idea is brilliant. It could be applied to other states, too. Every state has its own terrifying and inhuman monster. Louisiana has the loup-garou. Florida has the skunk ape. Arkansas has the Boggy Creek monster. Kentucky has Mitch McConnell. You get the idea. So that would solve the problem of injuring state pride and focus people's attention away from a bunch of generals who, to be brutally honest, lost anyhow. But I'm not expecting it to catch on. Inspired ideas usually don't, even when they involve making statues of creatures that have an objectively good ass. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. Our resources are down there, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.